Hello again, and thank you for listening to my travel segment. I encourage you all to travel, except lately I would not recommend that you travel to Egypt. The United Kingdom Foreign Office has advised all British citizens not to travel to specific places in Egypt, especially Alexandria, Cairo, Luxor, and Suez, due to the political uproar and the anti-government protests. Currently, there are 30,000 British citizens in Egypt, except they are not being affected by the protests due to their locations in the Red Sea resorts. To show distaste for the current Egyptian government, British protesters outside of the Egyptian embassy. Okay. Hello again, and thank you for listening to my travel segment. I encourage you all to travel, not only in the UK, but also in other areas such as Egypt. However, I would not recommend that you go to Egypt at the moment. The British... Hello again, and thank you for listening to my travelling segment. I encourage you all to travel to other places around the world, like the United States. However, I would not recommend that you travel to Egypt. The United Kingdom Foreign Office... Hello again, and thank you for listening to my travelling segment. I encourage you all to travel, but I would not recommend that you travel to Egypt. The United Kingdom Foreign Office has advised all British citizens not to travel to Egypt, especially Cairo, Alexandria, Luxor, and Suez, due to the political uproar and the anti-government protest. Currently, there are 30,000 British citizens in Egypt. However, they are not being affected by the protests due to their location at the Red Sea resorts. To show distaste for the current Egyptian government, there are British citizens outside of the Egyptian embassy in London protesting. A bystander reports that the protest is loud, but it is being contained. Thank you for... We hope that the turmoil ends peacefully. Thank you for listening, and happy travels.
Positions for calming babies.
In order to get a closer look about this current situation, we've decided to explore the Forest and its many furry inhabitants. Good sir, come here. Good sir. I would like to ask you, how do you feel about the recent developments about selling the land to private companies? I see. Thank you. And that is how the dog barks.
She smells terrible.
You have to film this.
I'm filming it.
Look, it is a Canis canis in its natural environment.
It's a bear. Come on, baby.
Look how it gallops freely around, shaking its fur and grooming itself. Chasing after its prey. It will now feast tonight.
Okay, it's gonna.
Canis rufus rufus.
Sassy!
Hello there. Hello.
Sassy!
Poppycock to you too. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Sassy! Go.
And how about you, Mr. Egret? How do you feel about the switch from public to private land? See, a stony resolution, as always. And now, for a slightly more human touch. How do you feel about the current switch from How do you feel about the recent switch from public to private lands of the forest in Great Britain?
Well, I'd say the forest and the trees and all the little animals in it are an important symbol for our nation. And, you know, trees, they help stop global warming. Look at that thermometer. It's so high. 60 degrees. Except Celsius. 15 degrees Celsius. Come on. Trees.
Oh, the words from a babe. And so, that concludes our investigation upon the recent selling and distribution of the forest land in Britain. And now announcing Her Majesty, the Queen.
where they tend to get tight in abduction, their legs get tight because they're laying on their backs a lot with gravity acting, is you're just using your body and your arms to help hold their legs together.